On the issue of the Russian investigation that Special Counsel Robert Mueller is doing, there's some chance Donald Trump's in a little bit of trouble here based on this latest events. So let me explain what those are. Now, Rick Gates, do you remember him? He was the top partner for Paul Manafort. Paul Manafort, obviously the campaign manager for Donald Trump through most of his campaign. Manafort, enormously corrupt, dozens of charges against him. By the way, to be fair, mainly for stuff he did before the Trump campaign and the money laundering, et cetera, that he did for some Russian oligarchs. He's in a world of trouble, and they already have the paper records, so Manafort is toast. And so is Rick Gates, because he was up to his neck in the same thing. Manafort and Gates worked together. Now, Gates was also part of the Trump campaign. In fact, after Manafort left the Trump campaign, Gates stayed on, and Gates went into the transition and even into the White House. Now Gates has turned and is working with the special counsel. So let me give you details. And there's a twist here that's really important that happened right now. Special counsel Robert Mueller and his legal team has moved to drop charges that were brought last week in an expansive superseding indictment against Rick Gates. The 32-count indictment issued in the Eastern District of Virginia accused Gates of tax and bank fraud. Why would they drop all those charges? He was in cahoots with Manafort. He clearly did it. That's a lot of really important charges to drop. There is an obvious answer. Let's go to Axios for part of this theory, but you could actually read any article. They'll tell you the same thing in any publication. Mueller's decision to drop the more expansive charges against Gates suggests that he may have provided good information for Mueller's probe. Look, that's obvious. That's Prosecutor 101. Hey, I'm going to turn the lower level guy against the higher level guy. But wait, are they turning him on Manafort or someone else? Well, Dan Abrams, a legal expert and the guy who runs a website on that, and talked about it on ABC recently, and he said, the kinds of crimes Manafort is charged with, these are document-heavy crimes, meaning there's a lot of evidence there. You don't really need Gates to be able to prove the Manafort case. And he's the founder of Law and Crime that covers these legal issues. So if they're not using him for Manafort, who are they using him for? Well, that's pretty obvious. So if Gates has got the goods on Trump, and look, it's not just a matter of if, and so I'll get back to if in 1 second, but there's no way Mueller is dropping all those indictments against Gates and letting him skate on that stuff unless he gave him excellent information. There's not a prosecutor in the country who would disagree with that statement. So now you might say, well, you don't know for sure that it's against Trump. Maybe it's against Manafort. Maybe they're just trying to double down on the Manafort case, hoping to break him against Trump. Well, look, either way, we're gonna find out. That gets to the if. If it turns out Gates has given Mueller everything and Trump didn't do it, well, we'll find out. If Gates has given Mueller everything and Trump did do it, well, he's given Mueller everything, so we're gonna find out. In fact, a former Trump campaign consultant said about Gates and what he had access to in the Trump campaign, quote, he saw everything. Either way, we'll have our answer soon because Gates is talking. So whatever information he has, apparently the special counsel is impressed enough to drop those charges. Buckle up, and this time, Trump team, brace for impact. If you become a member of the Young Turks, you'll be saying,
you know, I'm like a smart person.
So do it right now, tytnetwork.com/join. Get the whole Young Turks show every day.